This week we are coming to you from the famed Kyalami Grand Prix circuit in Midrand, and we're here to find out what's hot and happening at the 2022 installment of the Festival of Motoring. With thousands of visitors expected at this year's event, it's the perfect platform for manufacturers to display their latest wares. Let's find out who stole the show. After a brief hiatus due to the COVID pandemic, this year's installments didn't have the same amount of showstoppers that we have seen in years gone by. The list of manufacturers not in attendance far outweighed those who were. With that being said, there was still plenty on offer in 2022. So we are at the Suzuki stand at the Festival of Motoring, and today we have got the brand new Suzuki Grand Vitara with us. Now, we don't have many details on this car, but at the moment we can tell you that it's coming next year, and it's the first Suzuki that's locally going to have a mild hybrid engine. The rear of this new Grand Vitara is arguably my favorite, as it looks very futuristic. A lot of manufacturers are going for this single bar design where you can feature LED technologies, and on this vehicle, it really is quite striking from the back. So Brendan, first and foremost, we must congratulate you. Suzuki has done exceptionally well over the last few months in 2022 and even before that. But please tell us, what more exciting things can we expect from your brand?
Sure, thank you, Francisco. It's been an amazing journey over the last few months and years, actually. So, yeah, we're on a roll. What we want to do is we want to try and maintain that momentum with gaining market share. And with that comes some exciting products. The first one, which is what we revealed today. And yes, we're looking to extend our model lineup quite significantly, but then also provide the value to customers. They are the lifeblood of this industry. And I think Festival of Motoring, where we are today, actually gives us the opportunity to do that, to give customers the experience of Suzuki.
Now, the biggest talking point for this Grand Vitara is the fact that it's got a mild hybrid. Now, electrification is a big thing in our country. Have your customers been quite interested in this type of powertrain?
For us, as a flagship model to launch the Grand Vitara, that's exactly the type of way that we would want to introduce hybrid technology to it, because the cost is a little bit easier to absorb if it's on a high-end vehicle, and it gives us the opportunity to further bolster Suzuki's association with fuel-efficient vehicles.
100%. Whatever can keep the fuel economy down, keep doing it. Having made quite a stir in the past year, we were quite keen to see what new models Chery have under wraps for our market. Although they took the saying too literally and strangely decided to keep this new car under lock and key in a box. It's called the Omada 5, and it appears to be yet another striking SUV from the Chinese brand, but sadly that's all the info we can provide you with at the moment. On the flip side, we were able to get a coffee with our cameraman's face on it, so I guess that made up for it. We turn our attention now to Volvo, who used this opportunity to unveil their new beast. In 2019, the local arm of the Swedish manufacturer decided to kit out an XC90 with an assortment of off-road goodies, giving this very reserved and understated Swede a very rugged, in-your-face look. So in 2022, we now have Beast 2.0. So Greg, we've got this behemoth right here, which looks stunning. Please tell us what's happened here, because this is no ordinary Volvo.
Okay, so this is a follow-up to the Beast that we did in 2019 for the Festival of Motoring. That was the XC90, the rugged look. This is more of a city slicker, so it's the XC60 T8 plug-in hybrid. This is the fastest car that we have in our stable, and we've enhanced it a little bit. You can see the accents, but also then the exhaust that you have heard and you will hear, I'm sure. And then got the roof box, the yellow seat belts from the Polestar edition. So just some upgrades, but it's still a nice car to drive. And when you get the opportunity, you should experience it.
Amazing. So if a customer wants to come through to your dealership and say, listen, I want something like this, you can do this for them?
We won't do that. So they can do it themselves.
Okay.
But this is a once-off for us.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Well, I can't wait to drive it. So Greg,
please tell us what's happening with the Volvo brand. We know you guys have some exciting models that you have launched this year, and this big electrification strategy that's happening for the brand. So please share with us what's happening in our country locally with your brand.
So as you mentioned, the electrification for the whole of Volvo globally is happening. In South Africa, we've launched the XC40 P8 last year to great success, and we followed that up with the XC40 P6 this year. So for this year, I think this is it. Next year, we're going to launch the C40. It will also be an electric car. And then there'll be another bigger electric car in the future, also next year, but we'll leave that for now.
Okay.
Lastly, we move on to Mercedes-Benz, who largely stole the show with the unveiling of their latest flagship electric car.
So Salvin, very exciting times for Mercedes-Benz, especially your EQ range. Can you tell us a bit more about that range and Mercedes-Benz electrification plans in our country?
Yeah, I mean, we're very excited because we finally get to introduce this electric range to South Africa. We've been teasing for a long time, but as you know, COVID happened, we couldn't get stock, microchip shortages, but finally the cars have arrived. We have 3 new models in the country, 4 variants, so the EQA 250, which we call our entry luxury model. It's based on the GLA platform. We then have the EQB 350 4MATIC, which is based on the GLB, very equivalent to that. And then our flagship, the EQS, 2 models in South Africa. The one we call the Range Champion, the 450 Plus, a range of up to 782 kilometers on a single charge.
Wow, wow.
And we have a Performance Champion, the AMG version, the 53 4MATIC Plus AMG. 484 kilowatts, bringing 950 Newton meters to the track.
Oh my goodness.
So an amazing range. I think if you're into performance, you quickly forget what you're missing.
The EQS 450 will have a sticker price of 2.6 million, and the sportier EQS 53 will set you back 3.4 million. Not exactly chump change, but you are getting quite a lot of car. While the EQS features an interior crafted to perfection, the exterior isn't exactly a thing of beauty. The proportions seem exaggerated, but that's because this is the only car to feature 0.02 drag coefficient, meaning Mercedes were able to eke out as much range as possible through slick aerodynamics.
And we're hoping by 2026 to actually be at 50% of our sales being fully electric.
That's absolutely amazing. And now a fun question for you. As the boss, what would you take home?
Oh my gosh. So this EQS with the rear wheel steering,
Yes.
I had the chance to drive this as well.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It is stunning. It is so effortless. And the technology, so it's got something called a hyperscreen. My wife has her own controls.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure at the moment if it's a good thing or not, but it works, it works. It's
Fantastic. No, thank you so much. We look forward to experiencing more of your products. And once again, congratulations on a stunning range.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.